right. Hello, elders, Aries, men. Welcome to your reading. So we're checking in on the seasons of your life right now when it comes to your home life. So that simply includes those who are closest to you, not necessarily those who you live with. And we're going to check on your career life, and we're going to check on your love life, and we're going to check on your social life. So your fun life, that which you do in your spare time. Your fun life or your spare time life. So let us see. Hang on, let me get my hands ready. And my lips. So why your love went away? I just can't seem to understand. Thought it was me and you, baby. Okay. So when it comes to your home life, Elder Aries men, what season are you in? Okay, so first of all, the energy of the cards is telling me that things aren't really so great. A little bit tumultuous. Okay, but you have protection. Somebody's protecting you, or is a protective energy at the as the underlying issue here in your home life. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands talks about taking action, but in this Knight of Wands, this person is slowly going forward to do whatever it is that they have decided to do, whatever they're passionate about. They're not rushing to do whatever it is. So the season that you're in is a time to slow down, go towards your goal gently. Okay, there's no need to. Okay, so if you're trying, let's see the underlying issue. So the green man, as you can see, there's a huge figure there standing over these people as they party. So they're being watched over. All right, so perhaps you are watching over someone, trying to help them to keep the balance. Two of Pentacles. You're trying to teach them the way so that they could be their best selves. The Star. Okay, but perhaps it's not being met, or that you're not being received in the way that you hope to. So they're taking some level of offense. This is the Knight of Artemis. So it's like somebody rushing in with a sword. So somebody's rushing in with they got things to say, but in this deck the person is smiling. So whoever this is, they have some inclination that you are loving them. They're not coming at you with it's not in a disrespectful manner. It's just in a manner of they're standing their own ground, so to speak. Okay, so you're trying to protect them and they're being a bit defensive. So what I'm gonna do now is get some clarification for the Knight of Wands, just so that we're absolutely sure. Knight of Wands. Oh God, I already shuffled this deck to give you your information on your social life, but God is saying the answer is in here, so I have to disrupt it. Then I will have to shuffle again. So let's push these back. Get some space here. So Knight of Wands. Come around. Yeah, so bear with me while I align the cards here. 3 more times, yeah? Yeah, we're ready. Okay, so let's see what the Knight of Wands is specifically. Okay, so the first card we have to come out is Cursed. And then we have Thief. The underlying issue here, we have Ass Kisser. Knight of Wands. So that's the action that someone wants to take. Oh, so someone is leading someone down the wrong path. Ass Kisser, the underlying issue. Then we have Clever. And then we have Greedy. So you're trying to protect someone from going down the wrong path. You're trying to kill that spirit in them. Okay, so you're trying to stop someone close to you from making a costly mistake. Okay. Yeah, and they're being somewhat defensive as well. But you're just trying to protect them. Okay. I feel like you need some advice here. Let's just get you some advice here. Elders, Aries men, advice for this situation, please. Okay. Let's see what God's advice to you is. Because sometimes we're trying to help people and fix people when really and truly what the situation calls for is for us to stand aside and allow people to make their mistakes after we've tried. Sometimes you just have to leave people alone to learn the hard way. So let's see what God wants to advise you, because I really feel a strong vibe to bring advice to you in this situation. I haven't done any advice for anybody in any other reading, but you know, we have to follow the spirit. So let's see. Thank you. So this was taking long, like I'm getting a workout. All right, so let's see. Got bullying at the bottom of the deck. So the card we have to come out for you, the advice, God says do some research. And the underlying issue here is bullying. Then we have do not cave to peer pressure. So I feel like someone that you love is being led the wrong way by people outside of their immediate circle. Look outside your immediate circle for answers. That's what they did. And then we have everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes from time to time. Learn from them. So this is the issue here, and what the advice is, do some research. Okay, so there's some information that's missing, important information that's missing in this here case, and God want you to take a closer look. What are you missing? So like, why is this person so prone to being peer pressured or giving in to peer pressure? Does it have anything to do with like your relationship? Who is it that's even trying to get them to behave in this manner? Things like that. And whatever other questions you can think of, but you need to gain more information on the circumstance so that you can know how to go forward. Okay, so let's check on your career now. Let's see what season you're in when it comes to your career. Okay, so the card that came out for you is land, and when that came out I heard solid. So right now your career life is going great. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, because the underlying issue here is the tribe. You are working with people who you share a common vision with. You guys have quite a lot in common. Okay, and for that reason you guys are, your vibe is solid. We got tribe, then we have unearthly beings. Interesting. Then we have government. Then we have DNA manipulation. Then we have man-made volcanic eruption. Let's see what this underlying issue is. It looks very interesting. So land, you're solid. Now we have some disruption here in the governance. Okay, so I guess possibly management itself, management isn't really playing their part, and that's the reason why your vibe is solid, is because you're kind of playing the role of management while they're being ungrounded. Okay, so unearthly beings are like, when you're on earth, you're not, your feet aren't on solid ground. Okay, so the running of the business isn't really that great, but thank God that you're there. You get to bring some stability to this. So then we have DNA manipulation, man-made volcanic eruption, disintegrate, and then corporations. Then God-made drought. Let's see what that is saying. So God is using you to show them up. God is using you to show them up right now so that you can shine in the eyes of everybody else. So the country is all the other workers, so everybody can see. God wants everybody to see who is really doing the work around here. Okay, so it's kind of a great time, because jealousy could be a tough load to carry when it's directed at you. Okay, so it's good in the fact that it's healthy for your reputation, but I would imagine your bosses aren't very happy with you. Okay, but if they want to be in high positions getting the big bucks, then they should be doing the big dollars. And if you're in the lower position making the lower dollars, at least you're the one that the light is shining on, so you're getting your glory, you're getting your recognition. And people who are serious about business, they won't be looking at these unearthed bosses. If they want to pull someone away from this corporation to work on their team, their eyes would be on you. So there's more than one way to get paid in this situation. You may not be making the money, but when it comes to your reputation is preceding you. So keep going. Okay? So let's check on your love life. Let's see what season you're in when it comes to your love life. Elders, Aries, men. All right. So we have the heterosexual card. And then we have Y at the bottom of the deck. So, I need to get some clarification here because we need more information than this. But there's a matter concerning your heterosexuality here when it comes to your love life. Okay? So what we're going to do, what do we want to clarify? The heterosexual or the Y? Okay. God said clarify the Y, the underlying issue here. So, where do we get that from now? So there may be a need right now for you to assert your position as far as your sexuality goes, because you know today it's like almost anything goes. They're trying to open up the playing field to include all sorts of equations. Let's call them that. Let's call it that. So you ought to know what equation you are in the grand scheme of things. Or what equation you want to be, what equation serves you best. I'm sorry the shuffling takes so long, but that's why I usually shuffle off screen, you know, because I prefer to take my time and do it properly and bring you the most accurate message I can than to rush and be talking gibberish to you. Then the information will be useless and my energy will have been wasted. So we have to take our time and do it right. So thank you for your patience. We're almost there. Two more times. Okay, let's clarify this why. Most High. Come on. Let's bypass any blockages and get this show on the road. So we have do not cave to peer pressure at the bottom of the deck here. So the first card we have to come out for you is we have get a part-time job. We have who are you. We have stand up for yourself. So it's like someone is trying to bribe you into changing your sexual preference, possibly. And they're telling you they'll give you work or probably give you money or give you some kind of incentive if you choose to step outside of what you believe when it comes to your sexual direction. Okay? So yeah, there's a need for you to stand up for yourself. So they are not your provider. They are not your sustainer. Okay, they're just a tempter. All right, they're irrelevant. If you're in need of anything, God will provide your need. So you have every power within you to stand up for yourself and say, no, thank you. Okay? You have to have faith in God's provision. And if God closes a door on you, be happy. Because what they say, rejection is God's protection. So if you ask God for something and God don't give it to you, there's a reason why God chooses not to give it to you. You don't have to bow for anything. Tell them keep their job and keep their money, keep their perks, keep their whatever it is that they're offering you. Because if that's what you have to do, if you have to give up on your moral stability, give up on your moral makeup, that's a very heavy load to bear, because where can you run to hide from your own conscience? Nowhere. You see? Bob Marley say you're running and you're running and you're running away. You're running away, but you can't run away from yourself. Real talk. So after you do something that compromises your principles, it's going to make you feel inadequate. It's going to diminish your strength. It's going to diminish your rigidity, your sturdiness, your focus is going to play a negative role in your life. All right. So it's in your best interest to stand up for yourself right now. I know that they are not your providers. Okay. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness therein. So anything you want, God has access to it to get it for you. And if you don't get it, you're not meant to. It's because God got something else more appropriate for you. So don't let nobody try to sell you no false dreams. Devils like to offer things that they don't even own themselves. The only entity that owns anything around here is God. God owns everything. The only one who has the final say is God. So you don't need to bow to nobody for nothing. Sometimes it's better to suffer than to compromise. When you suffer, you'll be rewarded afterwards. If you take the easy way out, then you'll suffer afterwards. Well, what is seemingly the easy way out? What type of person is this that would give you that, put that type of offer on the table? That's devilish vibes. That's devilish behavior. God destroyed a whole nation for that. It's called Sodom and Gomorrah. This person don't love you. Or maybe they don't love themselves, so they can't love you. They don't know what love is. They're corrupted. Their programming is corrupted. Their mental programming is corrupted. So let's check on your social life. What season are you in when it comes to your social life? Elders, Aries, men. All right, we're ready now. So, what season are you in when it comes to your social life? Elders, Aries, men. Okay, so the first card we have is Smelly. Interesting. Smelly and Moocher. Smelly. I want to clarify that. Well, you know, you're around some stinky people. Some people aren't taking care of themselves, so they're depending on you. I'm gonna have to look closer at that Smelly card. Then we have Amiable and Stupid. Oh, so somebody take your kindness. Somebody take your kindness for stupidity. So that's why they're mooching off for you. Well, let's see what the Smelly is. Or maybe that's what they're perceiving. No, let me not mix up the story. Hold on. Let's clarify it to be sure. So, please clarify Smelly for us, Most High. Okay. So, I am not going to shuffle the deck to get the underlying issue. We just want to get the clarification for Smelly because it's taken way too long. Got 28 minutes already. I don't want to take up all of your time. Plus, I need to get up and stretch my legs. Let my blood flow. So, let's keep it simple now. What the hell they mean by Smelly? What is Smelly? We gotta do some research at the bottom of the deck, could possibly pertain to it. We have do some exercise. Smelly. Exercise. So they're trying to work something on you. So they see that you have, right? Perhaps you're what's the word? You're well off. You're good enough to take care of yourself, and they're obviously not. But they perceive that they can work some tricks on you and get some monies out of you. Money or whatever it is that you have that they don't, but they want. Okay? So they see that you're kind. Someone who is amiable is someone who is likable. And they think that you're stupid because you're kind. So, you know what to do now. Since they want to take you for an idiot, just cut them off, innit? Suss them out, smell them out, sniff them out. Yeah, oh, that's what the Smelly is all about as well. So sniff out the moocher and get rid of them. That's why they do some researches at the bottom too. So who in your life is this moocher? Find them and cut them off straight up. So those are your messages. Thank you so much for watching Aries Elder Men, Seed Your Men. Until next time. Bye bye.